vlog by morning. Never wake up. The exterminator had to come in. It's looking pretty silly. Trying to figure it out. What my problem was. Just couldn't figure it out. My phone bill is due today. I lost my Cash App card, so I have to go and pay it at a store, at a physical store, because I can't just do it online because like I said, I lost my card. And it was odd. I think they just booked a Metro store up here. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still get these weird feelings in the morning. When I wake up, I don't know if I'm myself. When I pray beforehand, like at night, like if I pray, I do feel better in the morning because it's like, now at least, God know where I'm at, and I just feel a little better, man. That's it. But like I said, I'm not trying to boast and brag or whatever. Say, yeah, what up, God, blah blah. Mate, like you would think, So, but no. When I say weird, I don't mean like emotionally. I mean like my entire face be like, oh, it's just terrible. Like something is literally freezing my face or something. I don't know what it is. Or like something that's like in my head or something. And I don't know what it is. Like I already got a weird misshapen, weird egghead. Had weird ears growing up too. They called me Dumbo ears or elephant ears when I was growing up. But yeah, I'm not cool with it, man. And I know it got something to do with having that narc, over me or whatever. And I know it got stuff to do with me not being as 100% responsible as I'm supposed to be. And I say I still smoke way too much marijuana for me to be a single, late 30s person who's supposed to be trying to get his life together. I just be bored. And because I've adulted with the wrong family, I've grown accustomed to, I'm blaming it on them. Yeah. I'm not gonna act like I'm just, like there's just nothing I just can't be doing wrong or whatever. Like, no, it's just, But yeah, man, I'm blaming them, man. I don't have time for be lying and stuff, man. I'm blaming them. I got a whole lot I can blame them for, but that weed is the number one. It kept freezing my testosterone. They just kept freezing my endorphins and stuff. Just kept freezing my stuff up. I couldn't understand why. So, yes, sir. Yep. But, man. Shit, blame them. Had I been able to stick to my studies how I was supposed to, had I been able to, enjoy my game, my computer, had I been able to focus, I wouldn't have been smoking all that much weed. So I'm not gonna lie. I picked the habit up because of the narc. Yeah. As I told you before, yes, I had smoked weed and indulged in weed before the narc, of course. I'm not gonna just sit back trying to blame everybody or whatever. It's like, nah, I'm definitely not gonna be stupid either. just try to say it's all on me when it's not. So when it was party time, smoke that weed. It's party time, smoke that weed, turn on some music. It's like, that's how it was. But after that though, like, losing all your friends and losing all your people and all of that kind of stuff and all of that, it's like, then it became like a religious thing. It's like, well, every weekend I get that weed, a little outlet. It's kind of the same with alcohol, but alcohol, you can, if you're strong enough, you'll be able to control alcohol. Way better or whatever. You'll be able to control it. It's way better. You'll be able to, see yourself and say, all right, it's making me sick, or it's affecting my family or my money, or it's, it's making me into somebody I'm not. You'll be like, all right, leave this alcohol alone. Weed is a little different because you can't, I'm not going to say you can get addicted to it, but you can. You just can't OD off of it like you do other drugs. Like you can smoke 100 pounds of weed. Worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to need to do some cardio the next day because your lungs done deflated. Or you need to get good meal because your your body needs nutrients when you smoke so much or whatever. You need a Gatorade, that's about it, the weed. But you can smoke your brain into a plant. It is possible. You can't smoke yourself stupid. And if you're smoking around the wrong people, weed can become traumatic. Weed can become a weapon. Smoking around some crazy people who into other shit, they'll fuck your brain up. They'll fuck your life up over some weed. And you can go to jail. Don't forget that. So it's the ultimate thing about weed is you can get sent to jail. Sent to prison actually over weed. Actually. As I said, if your judge is cool, the judge like, okay, well, I see your life. I see that, blah, blah, blah. You ain't got no, you got no priors. You ain't out in the streets. You got caught with some weed. All right. You go to the county, you get some probation time. You get caught with some pounds, though, or ounces or something, they can't send you to prison. But now, because I got the inside scoop from doing all that time in that county, the police, they're not even really after no weed all like that. The police is after the pills. The police are after the pills. They're not after weed. They don't care about weed. Weed make you sleepy and hungry. Weed don't normally lead you to go want to drill somebody and shoot a whole neighborhood up. Weed make you want to cut something, get in some trouble, you know what I'm saying, with a woman, with a girl. So this weed do on the gangster side. I was using weed to relieve my stress and emotions and all of that. It's doing the wrong thing. So, but yeah, weed is not really like a big deal to me. It's wasting my money again. That's one thing I can't afford to say. It's wasting my cheese again. It's wasting my money. And the problem with that is because I haven't worked in the last, I want to say, 2 weeks. The last check I got was about a week and a half ago, maybe about a week ago. And it was a pretty nice check, so I think they even gave me a bonus on there. So I'm gonna have to do a little shout out for that little personal business company. But I still feel the same way I do about small LLCs. It's just real personal with them. It's like, it's hard for them to trust you. And if you play stupid, like I said, I had this other guy who I met who sold weed. He quit the company. He quit that company because he was like, yeah, my checks wasn't adding up. I'm like, what? Like, me, I check my hours, what I did. I ain't never seen none of my checks get shorted. I think they shorted my check once, maybe by like 15 cents or something. And I noticed it, but I just never said nothing. I was like, all right, so we're going to see if it happened again. Because me, things can anything can happen. Anything can happen to you. Or it could be like an easy mistake or something like that. But you're never just supposed to just be like, yeah, he was shorting my, I'm like, what? So when he told me that, I was like, well, yeah, I would have quit too. Like, definitely. Like, it's like just short my paychecks out. Like, every time I get paid, it's short $20 or 50 or 40 or 40 or something. Not like, oh, bro, that's woo. So I told him, like, yeah, I would have, yeah, that's real. But oh man, I think they're looking for somewhere to place me is what it is. Cause like I say, they have a bunch of different, not venues, but a bunch of different, contracts. And they just, I say different stores, whatever, man. It's different, colleges, schools, all kinds of places that hire, janitorial companies. And the places that they have, because of the narc that I have over my life, because of the personal issues I can't seem to deal with, not fast enough, but it's just a certain way you carry yourself when you, like I said, when you're my age, you don't have no kids, not really supposed to have no record, not really supposed to be no street villain or nobody too crazy, but you're supposed to make something out of make something out yourself. Plus that like a little worth, not really that like you huge and you the man and you the king, because clearly I'm not. I'm a government assistant, I'm on food stamps. It's a whole bunch that could be tattletold on me about me today. I ain't got no girl, I ain't got no kids, I don't have nothing. So I'm just like one in the mill person. I could easily be tattletold. I think I'm gonna go back over here. Yeah, I could easily be tattletold on. But you have to, if you want better for yourself, which I do. Like I said, my mother would congratulate me for making it out of public housing. My dad would be upset about it because he want me to fail. I told you his bet is that I fail. And I know his old heart, like I said, that he had for me would smile if I was to make it out of public housing. He would smile somewhere, but in this world, he would be upset. Because I told his bet is I'm gonna fail. I'm never gonna get that computer, certification. I'm never gonna be able to network with people. I'm never gonna be able to, fix these emotions and clear everything out. Like, that's his bet, and I can't blame him. I'm upset because that's my dad. I would wonder why he would place a bet against his own family with some other stranger, narc. But that's how they feel when they all get together in a group like that, and they see people who want the world to be a better place. But the narc don't give a fuck about the world. He like, man, piss on this world, shit on this world. I don't care what. So that's just gonna be a war forever and ever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my mother would like to see, her son, or hear about her son. Yeah, he actually got that little certification, got him a little job. Exactly. He's still in trouble, but he actually did what he said he was going to do. It took him a long time, but he did it. And like I said, from there is when you really start like your real test, because metro housing is not paying for your rent. You know what I'm saying? Now you got something more to be scared of than just the dope addicts and the jack boys. Now you got to be worried about real prejudice and real life racism. And I mean that because now you're paying your own rent and you're paying for your own food. You're not on stamps. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not on stamps. You're not on government assistance. And you still get people that's breathing down your neck telling you, we don't want you spending our money. We don't want you having sex with our women. This is our land. And that's when that starts. And that's what I mean by you can never really escape the levels of hell that has been brought to us via all of it, via race, via internet, via competition, whatever you want to call it. Take it in blood. You can never get away from that. And the reason why you can't is because that's the way this world was set up. And if you don't have the support system, if you don't have friends or family to put your head on, or like they don't want you being your own therapist no more. They don't want you being your own Dr. Phil. All the money is in the drama that's being brought to a situation. All the money is being how well can you destroy your situation. There's nothing that's saying how well do you build your mind up? How well do you what's your wellness plan? How well do you take care of yourself? That's not the thing no more. So that's not the fad, that's not the fashion, that's not the trend. The trend is to be destructive. And it is working because you see, yeah, this drill rap that I told you, that's the number one trend that's killing people. And then you had the trend where people was cooking their chicken in dish liquid or something. I don't know. It's another trend. So it's like, then the latest trend is on TikTok. The latest one I just seen yesterday. Well, I don't sleep well like that. So last night, early this morning, the latest trend that I seen was women having children without the doctors, without the hospital. So women just birthing their kids just right at home, in the bathtub, right in the bed or something. And that's the latest trend. But like I told you though, people are dying over trends. So I don't see like if I see somebody dying over it, I don't care what kind of blunt it is. If I see this man croak and pass out after hitting the blunt, I'm not gonna hit that blunt. That's just me. That's just how I think. I'm not talking about people. I'm not trying to be better than people. That's how I think. Or if I see a dude knock somebody out and I know I ain't got the skill, why would I step up to this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like if I know she just ratchet, like why would I put myself in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like certain stuff it's on you to be that stupid. Now other stuff, you want to take a chance. You're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cool. We gonna take a chance. We gonna just see what happens. Other stuff, you're like, nah, I can clearly see that shit's gonna be bad. That's just a clear notion. I just don't want to do it. It's a clear notion. I just know not to do that. That's just clearly stupid. Better. Yeah, man. Other than that, I was supposed to be going, I think I said this on this video, I was supposed to be going to get this monitor today, which I shouldn't be doing because I don't have the money. Like I should be holding on to this. I did get my rent in. I'm about to go and pay my phone bill. I'll just explain. I have to do it by hand because I lost my Cash App card. I ordered another one. But yeah, man. I was supposed to be going to get this monitor, and this girl, she's a college student. She's leaving the country or something. She said she's getting rid of everything for cheap, and that's right what I'm there for. This is a season where all of the rich people, they move and throw all their shit away. And this is the season where, Black Boy George is right there to pick that white man treasure up right there. But this ain't really that kind of situation. This monitor, it's a good monitor. I got lucky because she's moving. She's moving out. So because she's moving out, she has to let go of a lot of her things. So it's not even that it's a white treasure or a college treasure. It's just she's just moving. And I was right there lucky enough to see. And this monitor is supposed to be very good. I looked up the specs. It's not quite 4K. You would ask, why would I downgrade if I have a 4K TV? Number one, because I don't have the money to upgrade, get no 4K monitor. Number two, you don't necessarily even need a 4K monitor. I just need something that'll help me along with my A+ studies, with my A+ book. I don't see how I'll be studying computers now I have a monitor. It's just stupid. So, and this is just exquisitely cheap monitor for the price. I think it's an IPS, has FHD, and I think it's a 1920 by 1080p monitor. So that's not bad. And it's LG, like I said, it's name brand, and it's a nice monitor. I think it's a 2019 monitor, so it's good enough for me. And the price that I'm paying is less than half. So I tried to get greedy. I was like, yo, can I just get both monitors? She was like, oh, these monitors cost a little money. And blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I just tried to gaffle you, tried to gaffle you a little bit. You don't need to worry about it. But, yeah, man, need to get all of that done immediately. But I stepped out to go and get it, and the girl was like, oh, I had to step out. I'm like, all right, just let me know when you want me to come. So waiting on her to message me back and see when I'll go and pick that up. So yeah, man. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Did I miss my mom? Yes. I missed her more than anything. What would I have done? Nothing. The same thing I always try to do with my mother. Take her somewhere real quick, even though I'm on a bus. It's a shame. I had all them cars, dude, and never even... I mean it too when I say all them cars. I had all those cars, bro. A whole lot of cars. Like, dude, I had so many cars, dude, and I never took my mother to a dinner date. I never took my mother to a movie. I never took my mother to nothing. What's funny is when I was on the bus, I was doing more for her on the bus before I met those narcs. Before when I when I was living by myself, when I was staying by myself on Ford Drive in those millennial apartments, I had like play tickets for my mom and shit. I was making dinners and things for my mom. I would have like movie day or like music day. I would do different things with my mom. And I move in with the narcs, man. And I start getting them cars and shit. And it's like, and that's kind of like the point I want to prove. Like, you can have all the money. You know what I'm saying? You can have all of it. You can have the money. You can have the power. You can have the ability to control people. But if your mood is shitty, or if your energy and your spirit is false and you just got a fake soul or whatever, or if you just keep pushing propaganda and people buying it but you know you pushing bullshit, that kind of shit catches up. I'm telling you, man. I don't care how well you can cover it up, how well you can make it look good, or but I'm doing bad but you see how I got away with it. Like, people don't care about that type of shit. Like, people really want genuine shit out here, and it's even in the streets now, is what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, it's like they're learning their value and worth without the money and without, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a trickle down effect because of the internet. It's also a trickle down effect because of COVID. And it's just advancements happening in technology with these phones, like I said, that we can never keep up with. And I say we because I've been out of the loop for the last, I told you, I don't know how many years. I've been peeping in. I've been taking little glances at technology, but even I'm lost. And that's why I need to pick back up on my studies on A+, and just get back to the basics on how a computer works and how it even works out. How it even works. I don't even know how a computer works no more. The computer has another form factor now. It was ATX, and it was another form. Now it's different RAM out. It's just crazy. So I think the highest RAM amount I ever seen was 32 gigs. I think 64 gigs of RAM is out. So I'm just out of the loop, period. It tested the A+ exam is even set up different now. They even took out a lot of unnecessary stuff you don't even need to study. So it's just up to me to make my mother proud, like I said, man. But she wouldn't want to hear about G sitting around being miserable and crying or going outside trying to game on a woman being fake. Go outside, try to hurt a woman for your mom and all this weird shit. I'm not about to do that shit, I told you. And I don't shit on other people's lifestyle and religions. I don't tattletale on other people what they do. But whenever somebody try to, I don't know what you call that, patronize, antagonize. I don't know what you would call that. But try to put me down for me living my life. You trying to put me down for what I do. I'm not hurting nobody or bothering nobody. And you trying to put me down like I'm a bad person. It's like, come on, man. Like, but then I had to remember, when you're dressing like this and you outside, people just look at you a different way. These Converse sneakers mean fight and death to people. They don't mean skateboard and shoot hoops. These Converse, these red Chuck Taylors mean, he means trouble. So I don't have no choice but to defend myself to a certain standard, to say, well, I've already been wearing Chuck Taylors ever since 10 years ago, 15, you know what I'm saying? So I've already been a certain way all my life. There's no way I can change into a terrible person. Now, I do have bad tendencies, but that's another story. But anyway, that's what I know my mother and my grandmother would want, is for me to finish my mission, which is not even further in my education. Just do what I was already supposed to do. Catch up to myself. Like, I gotta do me. I can't keep, coming up with all these, it's not even excuses with me. I got all the reasons on why, I don't know, it's like I want to do it when I want to do it. Or I feel like it's going to hurt somebody, or it's going to be too much. Or I'm always trying to like protect feelings and all of this. It's not about all of that when it comes down to your life. It's like, if it's your life, you got to do whatever it takes to get it done. And when some people notice that, you got to handle them, man. You got to handle them, or else they'll be up in you, and they'll be trying to ruin your life and make you miserable, dude. I mean, there's nothing else I can say other than, I mean, it's deeper than guard your grill, dude. Like, you gotta protect your own life. But people can't stand speeches like this. I can already hear them now. I can already hear them. Like, they can't stand no positive affirmations. They can't stand nothing that's a positive nothing. And that's not my fault. Like, if you didn't grow up like that, then that's on you. Like I said, I realized all of my own faults by myself. I didn't need nobody to point nothing to me and tell me I was wrong. That's why a lot of people can't stand me, I told you, because I run my own life. It's a lot of people that's letting their phone run their life, their job, you know, their boss, whatever. Especially their girl. If you got a wife, she probably running your life. If you got a husband and he's like, what is it called, violent or whatever, or he's abusive, that's what it's called, then yeah, he's running your life. There's nobody running my life. The one person that was running my life died. The other person that was running my life, he wasn't really running my life. He was just a provider. And he was a great mentor, but he was not like running my life. But he was the commander in my life. He was the big boss that could tell me anything and I do it. That was him, but he wasn't running my life. My mother was running my life, dude. It was her or it was nothing. It was her or it was nothing. If you didn't listen to her, you didn't get nothing. You disrespected her, you got the punishment of your life. If you tried to slide, double cross her and got caught, it was all over. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that was the person that was running my life. I was living with my mom. I was my mother's son. So not to take nothing from my father. Shit, he was when he was there, he was a champion. He was the big hero when he was there. When he showed up. But he wasn't running my life though. He wasn't running my life. I just loved him a lot because I know he did anything it took to be a good man. It wasn't about being a baller all the time or being a champ all the time. He was trying to be a good dude for what he did. He made a mistake with my mother, and now he want to be a good dude, which is true. But I've never been in that situation, so I couldn't really talk about it. Like I said, I still don't have no kids. I'm still thinking, God, I don't. Some people gonna call me evil. You evil. You evil. You don't want no kids in this world, or you think you perfect, or you think this country's not good enough for your family. That's actually exactly how I think. So you just gonna have to call me evil. You just gonna have to call me evil. Call me the devil. On that front. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm happy though, because I'm not. Like I say, it's good to know a lot of stuff is at rest, but it's actually not, because I haven't really had the chance to, like I said on the other video, I went into my mother's passing, dude, maybe about 10%, and I got to going to where I couldn't understand it or take it. I got to having temper tantrums and all kind of emotional outbursts, dude. I don't know how to think like that. Told you I live with the fakest family, dude, ever. And they so fake, dude, they don't even talk to their own people about nothing. They done coated me with so much fakeness. I go around my family and half of them, they like, okay, you definitely worked your way more than halfway out of them. But it's too late because my mother passed away. And I was dealing with the narc when my mother was on her death, when she was sick in the hospital. And she didn't care because she was sick, man. But like I told you, and it's the same with my dad, and people keep saying that too. Well, if you lose your dad, then what? You only got one parent left. I don't have no parents, because my dad wouldn't just do what he did. My father wouldn't do what he did. So I don't have no parents left. Now, you want to keep saying, well, it's up to you to be the big man and this and that. Nope, nope, I'm all over it with that. I'm all over it with that, because if he was really the big rich man like he was claiming, when I was living with him, if he was really like that big, that big rich God or whatever that he claiming that he was or whatever, when I was living with him, then he would be a big enough man to pick up the phone and call me. He would be big enough. He would be like, all right, you know what, you're right. I'm getting old. It's silly to hold this beef up. And it ain't even no beef. It's just what he thinks is disrespect. I never did nothing to hurt my father blatantly lie. I could easily blatantly hurt my father, just like my mother. I could easily blatantly hurt my mother because that's the kind of people we were. You had to understand. It's not, it's not like, oh, will royalty show some respect. It's not like that. It's like have a common decency in your heart. Have a common decency in your being to know how to treat somebody. And when I came across them narcs, they didn't care about none of that shit. They like, oh, we about to kill him, cut him 2 ways to Tuesday. So it's like, okay, when you get what you got coming to you, which I don't know if by now it done happened already. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I've seen them, almost 3 years. It's gonna be 4 years here in a minute. I don't know what they're going through. Hopefully they moved. Hopefully they leave the city. Because I think they need a restart. Like I said, I was born here. So whether it's good or bad here, whether it's wherever you want, hood, fake, intelligent, smart people, I don't care what it is here. Cleveland is always going to be what it is to me because I was already made up here. I was already done here. I already did things here. And then being ran through the system here is really like, okay. I mean, what else is there really for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want to keep going back to jail to keep learning the same lesson over and over? There's nothing you can do about authority and law enforcement. There's nothing, unless you know more, unless you're doing more than the law, unless you're doing something for your city, unless you have a family or a job or a career, or like if you're not busy out in the street, you just another holdup. And when I tell you I be busy, bro. But I be needing money is my thing. I'm not like the other dudes. I don't know how to get out here and sell whatever they sell. And I don't know how to do that. I just know how they try to keep me a little job, try to keep a couple coins in my pocket, just try to, get the things I need and try to get some of the things that I like or whatever, and just keep it moving. I don't like to go too far. But yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know. I just be waking up confused. I really do. You might be asking what I'm doing. Nothing really. Just trying to blow some time off. Wish I knew where a park was around here. I'll walk to a park or something. Like I said, I want to drink and smoke again, but I'm getting bored with that. I'm so bored with that, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing. But other than that though, bro, that's really it. So I don't know. I guess I head to the store. Lady just came out looking at me strangely. So I guess I'm gonna walk to the store. See if they pay my phone bill over here, hopefully. But anyway. Yeah, man. Just waking up feeling weird in the mornings, man. I don't be knowing why, I don't be knowing nothing. Yeah, I be waking up, like I'll wake up, my nasal passage will be closed, my throat will be closed, my back will be bent out of shape. Hello? My back will be bent out of shape, my legs be crossed. You would think I was doing some extreme workouts or something. You would think I was like clowning or something the night before. I wake up all disarray. You know my soul and my spirit be gone because I told you, the narcs be so big, that's all they want to eat for real. I done let them all the way into the core of my doggone body, so now they done got used to eating all of the flesh, all of the organs, and I wake up sick every day. They feed off me every night like a goddamn Christmas turkey or something, goddamn Christmas dinner or something. And I gotta grow into being 40 with all of this shit. My health is already fucked up. I don't be knowing nothing, bro. And the shit I'm wearing, they think I'm a menace. I don't trust. Like, I don't know, might as well just walk directly into the Justice Center. Like, at this point, you might as well just put the cuffs on, you know what I'm saying? Not to get into nothing kinky. And not to get into nothing sexual. You might as well put the cuffs on and go on right in the jail. I think I can pay my phone bill in here. pretty
But niggas
good.
still want me. The fuck? I make 1,000.
I just want to know if I can pay my Metro bill in here.
We don't do Metro.
Don't do Metro? Okay, all right, appreciate it.
Don't do Metro. Metro shitty. Go with Boost or here.
I ain't had a drop call yet on Metro. I don't know what
Metro
you...
shitty.
Oh, not for me, sorry. What company you got?
I got them. See, go with them.
I got Boost, too.
Look.
I'll check
Best
it out.
company ever. I cried in front of the store when they had closed down.
I'll check it out for you. You too. Yeah. Well, that's why I don't pay Metro bill. Huh. Let's see. Yep. What's up? Can I pay my Metro bill here? My Metro PCS phone bill? Can I pay that?
No.
You don't do that here?
No.
Okay.
No fun, kid.
All right, thanks, man. Yep. Thank you. So I'm going to have to go somewhere where I can pay my Metro bill because they don't do it. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. These signs are purple. Like, look at this. The purple sign, Metro is a purple company. That's weird. Oh,
Hello, how you doing?
pretty good. But anyway, yeah, just waking up just like feeling weird, man. Just like I'm not a fan of that. I don't even know what's happening to me. And it's like my whole body be weird, and that's really the main reason why I do these videos too. It's not even to show off about my life or to show off about all the things I do and all this, because clearly I'm broke as fuck. So I'm not trying to show off for nothing. I'm not here to show off about nothing. But I do these videos because, hey, dude, if somebody else see these videos, I know they can lend me some kind of not advice, but they can lend me like some kind of expertise or to say, all right, well, you should be drinking more water or blah blah blah, which I try to drink more water. But and these videos are like proof, like it's just a lot of stuff that I'm not even doing right, and I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, because whatever these people did to me, I have to treat my body differently. I'm not different, it's my body that's different. And I'm getting scared because only trauma and violence is what excites the cells that they put in my body. Nothing else will do it. Like if you try to show some love, or if you try to show some little activities or action, it's not enough. With this body, like you would have to like choke a female out, or like really try to get in some violence or something, or like rob somebody. Seriously, like that's the kind of shit that like just from me saying those words, choke a female, the cells got excited in my body. Within the last 40 minutes I've been doing this vlog, that's the first out of all other things I'm talking about, my life, my mother, nothing else excited the things in my body. So anyway, but yeah, and I'm getting scared, and I'm like, I need to see a doctor, or something, because I need to find out what's going on with me, besides just saying the cells are off in my body, or I'm in darkness. Like, dude, we're not in the BC days no more, bro. You can go to the doctor, bro, and fucking explain to the doctor your chest is constricted, your lungs are constricted. You can't date women because they done broke your dick off. I wouldn't say that to the doctor, but that is a good way to go. But anyway, yeah, man. Just gotta go in there and wait and see what happens. So, and my aunt told me too. She told me the same thing too. She was like, you better go to the doctor. I had told her. I was like, I got an eye exam in the beginning of May, and she was like, you better go to the doctor in the beginning of May. I was like, all right. I still ain't made the appointment. I'm just mixed up about a doctor, man. I'm just so mixed up about a doctor's note, or whatever. I'm just mixed up about it, man. I just feel like, when I feel like you gotta have money to see a doctor these days. And I might be in the old days with that, but I just feel like you just need to just go to Dubai or something if you want to go to a real doctor. Because they built to like keep your ass sick, especially when you smart like me. You already making people upset and mad because you're not just out here just to game on females and bang your blood set or whatever, or however people think. It's deeper than that with me. Like, if I'm gonna be ignorant, I'm gonna have the health to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the energy and the health to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up? I'm really trying to talk to you though. Like, when you walk into a girl, like I said to you, I wasn't about to just pass you up. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you don't have the energy and shit, they like, oh, you gasped me, nigga, you can't fuck. It's like, damn. And I don't want to get embarrassed like that. But that's what I think it's going to take, though. I'm going to end up getting drunk this summer, trying to talk to some girl. She's going to tell me I need to go to the gym, get my money up. I'm going to end up crying about it. I already said all of this going to happen. That's how it always go. Or be at the club, end up making a mistake with some broad or something, taking her back to my spot. She's going to wake up to CMHA mad, and, yeah, hopefully nothing physical happens. I mean, I'm normally in a pretty decent control, so I'm never seeing myself physically knocking no female the fuck out. I'd rather just push her out of my apartment if anything ever has to get physical, which I could still go to jail for doing that. Actually, I could still end up going to jail because you're never supposed to put your hand on a woman no matter what. And that's not even the law. That's just what it is, the law. But that's not why I don't hit them. I don't hit them because it's not my morale. Like some men or some women, they raise their kids to be like, well, yeah, you could beat a girl ass if she don't do, what you tell her. Yeah, exactly. If she disobey your dick, yeah, then you better slap her. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised like, yo, if a girl attacks you, punch her in the stomach. That's their weak spot. That's their weak spot. If a girl try to box you and she bigger than you, she Big Bertha, trying to come crunch your ass with that big butt, you better hit her right in the stomach. Boom. Oh, she gonna double over and you run. But it's just too hard, man. It's too hard out here to know the difference between who real, who fake. I can't do it. I just know. And then on top of that, it's so much physical shit that I never do because you have to understand, I'm predetermined to be seafood, dude. You gotta understand. So like anything I try hard to do, anything I try real hard to press on to do, it's not good enough because, yeah, it's just not good enough. It's like something happened to me. All that narc trauma and shit that took me out. So like anything I do now, I try to what was I saying? Right. Anything I do now, it ends up being way softer than what I wanted it to. And I don't try to come off to be no big, tough, bodacious dude or nothing. But yeah. So, but it's all good though, bro. I just couldn't wait to get all this over with. Like I said, you look at me, you look at these little years, it's gonna be a while. It's not gonna be easy. This stuff right here though, not no joke. What he did to me, I got the feeling I'm gonna need surgery. I got a feeling I'm gonna need therapy. I'm gonna need a whole bunch. But living up in these ghettos, these hoods, not the best place to try to get therapy. Not the best place to try to get surgery. Even though I told you. People even in the hoods and the ghettos was telling me, God damn, that old man did a number on your ass. That girl didn't give a fuck about you or your people at all when she was on your ass. I'm just like, I tried telling y'all that. But now that I'm actually trying to broadcast or publish this shit out into the world, now y'all want to act like it's amazing. When I was telling you this when I was in their houses, you wouldn't believe me, you wouldn't listen to me. But now that it's out in the public, I guess now we all supposed to be listening. Dude, come on, dude. I guess now we all supposed to be on to something. Bro. It's not that easy like that. It's not that easy like that. But, yeah, though, man. Yeah, this ain't no joke, though, bro. I'm telling you. But I'm walking past the building now. I don't see nobody. See nothing going on in there. Yeah. So, yeah, I got a whole lot to do, man, with my little, I got a whole lot to do, man, with my little life, my little time. I'm trying to get it to where I'm doing it to where it's where I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm not mistakenly living somebody else's life or mistakenly turning into a thug or a prisoner because of some old narc relationship. And that's pretty much what this game is here. Everybody I meet, all they keep telling me is, well, yeah, well, you supposed to be a thug. Well, yeah, well, you supposed to be a prisoner. Well, yeah, we supposed to be a hard-hitting nigga. Then you get the other half, the people who smart. They like, why don't you just read the script then? Why don't you just give her what she want? Because that's just what they want. As soon as you give in to it, they think they won. They throw hundreds of free everything. Free chicken, free coochie, free everything, all that shit. Free drugs. Hoping that you bite any of it because you're tired. Hoping that you go ahead and collapse on your own weakness and give in to it one time. That's all it takes. And now they talking about, we own you, we the devil, we huge, we bigger than God. And I'm just like, oh my God, man, like when do you learn? Even the people who said, okay, cool, you bigger than God. I'll take that free chicken, I'll take that free booty. Even for the people who did that, after years, even they eventually wake up and say, all right, that ain't God. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, you start seeing it like, all right, that ain't God. Who all that chicken ain't God? First off, it's grown down here, number one. Then second off, where else are you going to get it if you didn't cook it, if you didn't get it? It's two things. So you can't just blame, but then it's your own fault, it's your own, man, it's just so many different things that you gotta work on like by yourself until you get it right. You can't go out trying to blame everybody else and try to be Mr. Perfect guy. And I think that's what my problem is. Because I've solved so many issues and problems with real people too. I'm not just saying this like I'm Mr. President, I'm Mr. Dr. Phil, I'm Mr. I can't be killed. No. But what I am saying is, on a personal note, on a homies with a hard is note, I've helped so many people, dude, out of their struggles. I helped so many people in their relationships that's all I know how to do. So like when somebody try to make me a thug, I'm just like, bro, man, I like wearing the Nikes. I've been doing hip hop. Hip hop is a communicative art form. Excuse me. Hip hop is just another form of literature, really. Hip hop ain't nothing but another form of being on the street. All you talk about is what's real. So that's not trying to be hard. That's a talent or something. No, you know how to rap. You a thug, whoopity. So I'm just like, all right, I don't want to argue no more. My organs hurt, my heart hurts. I'm sick of this. My stomach is hurting. I wake up every day like a twisted pretzel from Auntie Anne's or whatever it's called. I'm just sick of it. I want to get done with this narco situation and get back to the pain that's called reality. And the pain that's called real life. And the pain that's called you need the money to buy these cars and all this shit. And I feel like that because nothing else has worked. Get these people who say, well, you need to get in another relationship. Hell no, I'm not getting in another relationship. Hell no. Did you hear me say hell no, bro? I know you heard me say hell no. I know you heard me. Hell no, I'm not getting in a different relationship. Hell no. You want to know why? Because the narc is waiting for that, bro. And the majority of women are weak to narcs. As soon as that old narc, dude, go up in my new girlfriend head. Girl, he can't do this. Girl, he can't do that. Girl. You can get away with this. You can get away with that. As soon as that shit start up, I already know the path that's going down. Oh, so you think you can play me like my ex did? But instead of me beating her ass, I'm gonna just leave and be mad I wasted my time. I already saw how this gonna go. So ain't no point in me getting upset, talking and all of this and all of that. So I already see. But my thing is, why would I even waste my time in the first place with something when I know all I would have to do is just be, watch myself, be cool, as long as when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, it's not messing up nobody else. I don't want to be in the way of nobody else. I'm just like worried about it. I'm just like so worried about it. It's like if I get up in somebody else's way or something like that, or if somebody see me and I'm dressed like better than them, like nah, if somebody see me walking down the street right now, see me. Yeah, anyway, if I'm walking down the street and somebody be like, well fuck you, you got on new shoes. And I would just have to look at it and say, well, sir, I had to work to get these shoes, so I had to work at a warehouse. Or I would say, I got these shoes for half off, or I would say, go get a job, or on a good day, I'll take the shoes off and give them to you. On a good day. That's really just how, on a good day, though. I'm a lot less like that. Not like that no more. I don't just give my stuff away all like that. I still do. I give a whole lot of stuff away, but I'm way more inclined to just give things away now because of things that have happened to me. But yeah, it's not about no clothes or shoes or me or none of that. It's like, you gotta earn it. Number one, is it already a part of your plan to look like that, to be like that? Because if it's not, you can get changed into something else. You can get changed into something else quickly over a pair of shoes or over the wrong relationship. You can get changed into something that's just, you be like, what the fuck? What did I let happen to me? And that's what happened to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be being right. Like I know, like I told you, I know my mission and I know my goal. I know my mission and I know my goal, which is to be certified, to be an A+ certified computer tech is my goal right now in life. That's my life's work, computer. It's not just a start button. It's not just cooking and fixing it. I fix it, I get paid. That's a part of it, I'm not gonna lie. It's easy money once you learn how to fix computers and you're good at it. That's a nice market, especially in the hood. And I don't think people think of like that yet, but especially in the hood. You know how many people got laptops and computers that just sit collecting dust because they don't let viruses, they don't know what's wrong with it. I just don't know what's wrong with it. It's so much money to get in the hood, dude. In the ghetto is crazy when it comes to computers. But you have to be smart enough. People in the ghetto aren't stupid. Like they just gonna let you look at their computer because you just, no, dude, like you gotta, it's like, what's your credentials? I mean, what makes you better than crackhead? You get crackhead Jim up the street. I let him look at it, he tore it up. So why would I let you look at it? And you look at one of their laptops, you fix it for free, or they toss you some dinner or something, or $100, whatever, $50. Shit, you do that. Shit, the world go around. And man, that little guy fixed computer. That little guy. That's that young man that fixed my laptop. That's that young man that fixed my daughter's tablet. The word get around. Yeah. That young boy with the glasses. Yeah, he be fixing phones and tablets. But I can't do that, dude, because this narc, man, he is so anti-human. He is anti-anything. He is anti-connectivity. He's especially technology. Like, why would they give me the worst? I must be real passionate, dude, if I'm still bent on. Cause I would easily give up. I'd rather just work at Wendy's. I like it would just be so easy for me to just give up and just be like, I'd rather just work at McDonald's. I'd rather just try to be a manager at McDonald's. Cause you could just get your whole life up like that. Like if you just give up and you don't care about nothing, then those are the kind of jobs you get. And it's not to talk about it. It's just facts. There's so many people who gave up on their real passion in their real life, but there's a whole category made for it now. There's a whole bracket made up for it now. So I don't know. My biggest thing is making sure that I don't want to miss any of my marks anymore. I don't want to miss. What I get tired of doing is picking up the pieces. That's what I get tired of doing. Every time I put together something that should be working, anytime that I put something together that I know it should be in my brain, it should be memorized by muscle memory, not just visual memory, not just vocabulary memory, not just a word, not just none of that. Anytime I even do something, even for my muscle to remember, your muscle memory is so important. If you work a job for so long, you should know your own muscle. If you work a job for so long, or same with a relationship, if you've been in a relationship for so long, then you should know your partner, dude, by some standard, without y'all arguing or bickering. You should know her boundaries, where she get irritated, but it should also be the other way. It shouldn't be one person learning everything about the other person, and the other person just don't know nothing. So you got one person that's the master essentially, and the other person is a slave. Because one person don't know nothing. All he know is he'll beat you, he'll kill you, and he don't know nothing. All he knows is he just irritated. As soon as you say something stupid, he is irritated instantly. Then you get the other person who know everything, but they just not protected. They don't have no protection. They got all the knowledge. They can tell you anything they want. They can tell. And this is street stuff. This ain't really like no high power marriage or nothing, or no long running marriage or nothing. This is just street stuff. You get the people who don't know nothing, but they ain't got no protection. So they so crazy, they'll kill you instantly because they already on edge. Or they want to hurt you first because they're scared that you want to hurt them. The person with all the knowledge. So they're not worried about you. It's the other dude with the strap. He running around, I will kill you now. Because I don't know nothing, I will kill you. If you don't tell me nothing, I will kill you. Like, that's the one that I'm not worried about. But that's what my concern is. The reason why I say I'm not worried about him is because I told you, when you do that jail time, bro, you learn, like, you can't, it's certain shit that you can't run from, bro. You just get, like, you gotta stop thinking you can run, and I don't know, man. People think that they can just, like, finagle their way out of any or into any and everything. You can't do that. Because if you've been processed by the system or programmed by the system, dude, if you've been done in by the system in any way, especially if you have sat somewhere for a certain amount of time, your awareness just goes up instantly. I don't care. Now, those are just the first couple of things that can instantly raise up your awareness. If you wasn't stupid, you could automatically be like in school and raise your awareness. If you wasn't stupid, the streets can raise your awareness. A relationship can raise your awareness. A bad relationship could definitely raise your awareness, because when you know somebody lying and they keep talking, it just get funny because you know they lying, but you just keep. So it's like all of those things. But if all of those things don't raise your awareness up, that's when you start talking about jail and prison and the system and having kids and then CPS and all that shit definitely raise your awareness. So that's what I mean by, like, you can't really play nobody that sat in jail or that went to prison, because their levels are higher than yours. They've been punished to the maximum punishment, so they know what pain is, they know what fighting is, they know what all that disrupting life is. they know all about that. So they not about to try to trade blows with you, and that's what kills me about what other people, when they think they can finagle with somebody, oh girl, that's a jail nigga, oh girl, that's a prison nigga, girl, oh girl, that nigga ain't nothing. How you know he ain't nothing if you ain't talk to him? Number one, how you know he ain't nothing if you ain't talk to him? Then number two, if he ain't nothing, why are you wasting your time with him if you know he's not nothing? Or if you know he's not nothing, why would you chance it with somebody who you don't already 100% approve? And that's why a lot of what's going on today, I can't really get behind it. I don't really know, because I'm like, you accepting all of these people, but you scared to really open the doors up to really let them make a real difference. Like, you only giving them crumbs. You're not really letting them make a real difference. You keep teasing them, talking about, yeah, you can do this, you can do that. And after so many years of you teasing them, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Like I say, you see shit like that. I think like a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2019 or something like that. It was like I don't know what year it was, 2018. But something happened, and they got the looting that Colossal Cupcake, and they got the looting the arcade building. Shit like that is what the future is gonna be if people keep putting these these criminals and these felons. And when I say criminals, I mean real criminal. I ain't talking about me. I'm labeled a criminal right now. I'm labeled one, but I'm not a criminal. I'm not out to do nothing to nobody. I don't care about these people all like that. I don't think what they got is even worth me even robbing no more. So everything is computerized, no Amazon. Back in the day, you would have had to really earn something or have something rare. Like I said, when I was dressing up for the streets back in the day, I was a rare sight because I had shit people have never seen, ever. Now I don't even care. Everybody just want to be fake rare all of a sudden. Everybody want to be fake different. And I don't care. And the reason why I'm mad about it is because the people who fought for all of those kinds of people, yeah, it's like they all just took a hit. They all just took a hit. And I can't describe why, because I don't know where that problem even started. I don't even know where that problem started. It's not that we all was peachy keen or nothing, but because I told you, us little different, people or whatever, they called us the outcast kids or whatever. No, we were called Geek Squad. Geek Squad. We had a team. We had a name. They called us outcasts, and we didn't care because we like, y'all already fucked up. Like, hey, dude, I was tired of telling people. We was here to help people. We didn't come down here to kill people and hurt people and cause catastrophe. It's enough of it in the world already if you pay attention. There's nothing that you can do to stop it because it's a business. Death is a business. Sickness is a business. Dope addicts, being a junkie, a fiend, that's a business. Because rehab costs money. Your mother being, mentally fucked up is a business. Like, nobody cares to fix you. Nobody cares to help you with your problem. It's too much money to be made off me wearing these Converse, because, especially these red Converse, because people feel a way about it. So they feel dangerous towards me. They feel like they want to see me in jail. White people might feel like I'm putting their family in danger just by wearing these shoes. So it's good for business and that aspect. But the problem I got with it though is when, like, that business is harming people and it's killing people, and then you get people who really, like, the scariest part to me anyway, personally to me, is people who just went on ahead and said, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and just die there in a few years, and I just live real happy right now. That's kind of what I'm I'm super shook behind that. Like, I'm so shook behind that, dude. I don't even know. I don't know what to say, or do behind that. Cause I'm like, I don't know who would vouch to live a short life and I don't know who would vouch to live a short life and not I'm sorry, I don't know who would vouch to just throw their life away over a quick party time. I don't know who would do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who, you know. And then on top of that, it's like, no matter what you do, it's your life, ultimately. So why would you want to try to blame me, or why would you be looking for somebody else to blame? I don't know. And then my thing is about it is, I get tired of talking until I'm blue in the face because, hey, you know people don't listen to talking no more. Like, you know that. People don't listen to talking. They like actions. They like physical things to happen. And I'm with it because it's true. It cuts out a whole lot of the talkers. All of the people who used to run their mouth back in the day, blah, 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 blah. But the thing about me was I was the cheat code to the game because I used to run my mouth a lot, but I also knew how to take action. And I had reasons for used to love and run my mouth a whole lot. I'm telling you. I had reasons, man. It was nothing. There was never nothing to not talk, especially around my friends. We always had stuff to talk about. But these days, people don't want to talk. Can you believe that? In the social media age, people don't want to talk. They want to do things, and it's good because, you know, now everybody's taking action. But I hope you don't take the wrong action. Yo, I'm taking action. I'm about to go pop this nigga now. Like, that's the action I hope you don't do. I told you. I said. I did that jail for long enough. I did that system situation for over 3 years. I did a felony situation for 3 years, but I did all that jail, all that street situation stuff, man, since 2017. I did all that county and all that justice center stuff since 2017. I got my first domestic violence. I got a petty theft. I got arguing, what is it called? Disruptive arguing, just charges, they just making up charges over a relationship. And I had to learn, like, dude, it's your relationship. If your partner don't want you to strive or get nothing, I don't care who you are. You could be a whore or a prostitute. If your man don't want you outside strutting, it ain't gonna work because you got the wrong energy. And it's the same with your girl. If your girl don't really want you out in the street like that, it ain't gonna work because the energy all off. You got to find a girl who that's the thing she into. I like street niggas. You like street niggas. Well, be aware though, something happened to him, we don't want to hear you cry. And it's the same with the prostitute. I only trust a hoe, because I know a hoe will always do certain stuff. That's true too. But if she contract the wrong nigga or something, you end up getting it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to be prepared for the life that we keep claiming that we so good at. And I'm the same way. Because I'm like, man, I really want to get into these computers. And all people keep telling me is, George, you're black. That's the first thing they keep shouting. You're black, George. Oh, and George, you're 37. You waited too late. That's the story they keep telling me. You're black and you waited too late. Your passion is over. You never get into your computer. You never get into your, into your field. You never get into your life's work, George. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just so happy, George, to let you know that you're black and you're too old. And what I keep telling people is, I'm not gonna say I'm the most non-blackest person ever. But it's a lot of times I'm anti-black, and people know why. This ain't new. Man, you know black people can disappoint you quicker than anything you've ever seen in your life. So there ain't no point in me even. I'm not about to be just blatant and vulgar like that. I mean, you know what that's about. Like, black people can just be stupid, just like white people can. Like, white people can just be racist for nothing. You can just walk in the store for nothing and they'd be a racist. You can just walk in the store. Well, all right, let me just go in here and just get a bottle of water real quick. White lady won't even ring you out. Oh, it's not ringing up. They just make something up. Like, I'm thirsty. I just wanted to get some water, but it's just not working. Because they want you to suck their white pussy hole, or they want you to lick their white butthole. That's really what they think about black people. So, I'm not really here to get into all of that nonsense because, again, if you have the skill speaks before even your ethnicity, even your race. If you know how to fix computers, you know how to fix computers. I don't care if you're white, but if you know how to fix cars, you know how to fix cars. I don't know if you care if you're white, Italian, Greek. I don't care who you are. If you know how to do it, you just know how to do it. Ain't no point of saying, well, he's white, he's black. If you got the luxury to pick a white or a black worker, that's good on you. That's good on you because you have the luxury. Well, I only prefer white workers because they do certain stuff. Okay, I only prefer black workers because they're easy to work with. Okay, well, that's on you. But when the backlash comes, when the backlash start coming back, when black workers start showing up late or whatever the stereotype is, or whenever they want to take hour breaks, which is true, or whenever they try to escape you on your job, and then you get whitey. You know, whenever he come to you about a raise after the first month, whenever he quit because you're not paying him. So either way, like, you gotta be ready for whatever you. Come on, man. People don't be ready, man. But this is what I wake up in the morning wondering, though, man. How am I lost every morning? It's like I'm a ghost every morning, dude. Like my head is like somewhere else every freaking morning, man. If you gotta stop saying it's that weed, because that's definitely not what it is. I have been sober, dude, for 3 years, and I have been having the same results. I've been having the same results, man. For the last 3 years, I hadn't smoked any weed. I hadn't drank any alcohol. Dude, I hadn't done anything that would cause any of these conditions, any of these symptoms for 3 whole years, since 2019. And you could tell like something is caught up in my throat too, because like I can't even catch my own wind, man. It's just like crazy. It's crazy, man. It's like my health. It's like my man. It's not even my manhood. It's just like my energy. It's like every day I get a restart or something. Like some days I wake up and it's cool. It's like, okay, I wake up, all right, cool. But like most days I wake up in the weirdest place. Like all I hear is that Nart, the old Nart family. It's cause I shitted on you. I hate your life. And I'm just like, dude, it's been years, dude. Like, can't you see by now you the bomb? Can't you see by now you the one who looking for me? I don't need you, boy. But I understand though, man, completely. There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else I can really try to, say to, make him happy or make him feel better. There's nothing I can do, because I tried and prayed about it. I can't do nothing about Siobhan and his kids, and Kaden and Calvin and Terrence. That Austin family, they just gonna keep hugging me forever, up until I figure out more and more things to do. And then I figured it out. I gotta get a lawyer. I could sue the pants off of them dude for what they did. Like I said. Then I looked it up, dude. I think they got an apartment in my name. Yeah, you heard me right. I think they used my name to rent an apartment in another state. In their state. So I think their family members from down south. So they from Mississippi and Atlanta. I don't know if West Virginia counts down south, but they from all of that. But yeah, it's a fucking apartment in my name though, man. Like, what the fuck? Fuck happening out here? You really got the game fucked up. Like, y'all thought I was just that stupid for real? But that's what, but I was just talking about this on this video. That's exactly what I was describing. People like us with these good hearts, with these creeps out here, they come out here and they think it's fucking Christmas time out here, bro. Oh shit, look what we get to do with these good-hearted people. Ooh, they just not paying attention. And then you end up catching their ass. And then you end up getting their ass. Oh, I didn't know he was paying attention. Oh, I didn't know he was a homeless one. Oh, I thought he was only a homeless one. Oh, I thought, well, we know what you thought, though. We know what you was doing. I was trying to roll like that GMC, though. But nah, yeah, man, so I don't know, but yeah, I need to get a lawyer. I need to get some support, family support. That is just who I would talk to though about it. Like I said, before I do all of that though, like, I hate to seem like somebody who pop back up and then asks for all of these favors. Because that's ultimately what it is. Oh, now that you back around, you think you just slide back, right back in 100%. It's like, no, it's like, I understand, dude. Like, man, believe it or not, I'm from the street too. I won't want nobody I ain't seen in years just popping back up, talking about, yeah, can you help me get a lawyer and I need $5,000. I don't want to hear all of that. I just seen you. Number one, I'm making sure you still sane, still in your head. I'm making sure you still the same person I remember. And that's the way I used to always think of it. But now that it's like going back to, it's going back to, I gotta do what I gotta do now and not just play the foo-foo game just 100% of the day. It's like, it's more than just a foo-foo game, because if I don't get a lawyer, number one, that family is going to get away with whatever they did, and I think that's what's giving them all the power over me, is because I have no law behind my back. Literally, I have no, I had no support when I was living in the house. Like, they were technically the only thing I had, but they forgot that I had myself. They forgot about that. They thought they was the biggest thing on my plate. And I kept telling them I was busy cooking in the kitchen for all those years, dude. I was using your house perfectly. I wasn't acting like I was the king. I wasn't running around like I was paying the bills. I was diligent. I was, I made sure, the chores was done most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect. When it was ice in the driveway, I went out there chipping it off so that the old man can ride out like I was taking care of it. And then they did start asking me to do stuff in the house. Like I said, it was nice enough not to really ask me to do nothing. I started getting up, taking it upon myself. Well, since I'm here rent free, let me get my ass up and clean the yard. You know what I'm saying? Well, since I'm here not, and that's the attitude I really had. But that old man, like, they really did something with his head, dude. So he really did not believe no decent people would help him in that way. And people can try to say, well, you a narc, George, because you trying to twist it into your own story. No, that's really what happened. He would give you his version of what happened. And I honestly, deep down, can't wait to really hear it, because I want to hear what he thought about me. But he kind of already told me, well, I was scared of you. You was a thug. You was a villain. You was a criminal. You was somebody we all would be scared of. But I'm in his house, and I'm doing more than the requirement to make sure he's safe. Then that's the wrong person to make safe, because look at what the fuck they start doing. Why would you start playing all of these voodoo games? Why would you start playing all these weird ass, what you call that? Animal game, human game? I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but it was weird. It was painful as fuck. To the point where my family even lost what is it called? Recognition. They don't even recognize me no more, to the point where I done tried to play their game or help them or understand, not knowing that they only do that, George, because yeah, they using you, buddy. The more you around them, the more you keep talking about them, the more they gonna keep being in power. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep talking about them because they keep creeping up in my sleep. They keep creeping up in my fucking dreams. They creeping up in my thoughts. They creeping up in my friends and my family. They creeping up in my job. Everywhere I go, they creeping up into everything. So yes, I'm going to keep talking about them up until I figure out what to do. Then they told me, hey, dude, you gotta start your own family, dude. You got to. You gotta start your own family, bro. Or you gotta find a strong community. It won't be in the ghetto. That's the one thing I can tell you. Matter of fact, better watch out. Ghetto shake hands with his fat ass to get all your power and get all your. The ghetto shake hands with his gay ass to make sure you still low on the spirit. Make sure you still low on the spirit meter. Make sure you still low. You ain't getting hired to nobody. That's number one. Yeah, dude, they hired to keep you miserable, son. Better watch out. You get the other people from the ghetto. Man, fuck that fag. You right, dude. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Fuck them. And I don't even, you know what? And I only feel like that because they programmed me to feel like that. They made me feel like that. I felt bad for them, I told you. What did it for me? I was feeling bad because I was like, I already knew they was different, blah, blah, blah. But what pushed the button for me is when we were in court, dude. And she turned around and told that judge, she was so fucking scared of me. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, who would lie like that? Who would just keep lying like that? I'm just so afraid. My father has to look behind his back. Oh, my kids. Oh, we're just in the house shaking. Oh. Next thing you know, the next day, they right back in my mind and my head again. Yeah, we beat you. Yeah, fuck you. We lied to the judge. I'm just like, that's what made me just kill it all. Like, okay, then, well, they could die today. Nah. If I was to hear their house caught fire and they died in the fires, I would be like, oh, well, you lied. The difference was I didn't lie. And they tried to make it out like I did lie. Anyway, that's the difference, though. I didn't lie, and they tried to make me out to be a liar. I was serious. And when she got done with all that sobbing and fake shit, dude, the first thing I could say was, then she looked at me. So what about you? And I was like, all I want to do is get the fuck farthest away from her as I possibly can. That's all I want to do. I just want to get furthest the fuck. That's not what I said. Actually, quote unquote, what I said was, I just need my own place and a job. That's all I told her. I didn't care about none of that Ethiopian fake African shit they was shoving, them fake ass tears and fake crying that they shoved in there. I don't care about none of that shit. Whatever that shit, if you buy it, you buy it. That's all I could really tell that judge. Watch out though, because eventually you always see through them. Like I know they found. There's nothing they can tell me. There's nothing they can show me. There's nothing they can do besides being evil. There's nothing that, or being behind my back. There's nothing else that they can do. There's nothing else that they can do, man, behind my back. So I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it, bro. I'm not a fan, man. And lo and behold, if you pay attention, 2 years later, I have a job and I haven't had my own place. And I'm not doing that bad. The only way I'm doing bad is CMHA. And the other way I'm doing bad is I lost my car, being stupid. So, yeah, granted my place is CMHA. Oh well, I got a place to put my shit, man, and wash my ass. You know, I still gotta be out here like it was every day. But when I was at 2100, wasn't nothing else to do but sit outside. When I was at Harbor Light, there was nothing else to do but go to work, get the fuck out the building. Ain't really nothing but drama and bullshit in the building. So I'm doing the same thing I did pretty much. I mean, minus my music, up to all high Haiti, up to all high heaven or whatever. And you can tell, dude, that my energy and my spirit is low because, dude, I've been struggling since I done came outside, dude. Like, man, I've been struggling. This is ridiculous, man. But I told you though, that narc attack is not no joke, dude. These spirit games that these people are playing, and then you get these cities, these smaller cities like the one I live in. They think that this shit is sweet. They think this shit is a game because they get rewards and benefits out of doing this evil shit, which I understand. That's how life always was set up, especially on the internet. If you know how to, if you know how to be the right. Let me be quiet. If you know how to pose, if you know how to be the right type of fraud on the internet, bro, ain't nothing you can't do. Nothing you can't do. We all knew that already, though. Like, you can pull anybody off the internet. You can pull females off the internet. You can pull guns and weed off the internet. It's anything you can do off the internet if you're not stupid. But everybody is not playing that same game, is what I was trying to warn this city. And it's people who you think might be playing the game, it's a different game, and you'll get yourself fucked up. And the reason why I'm so concerned is because these people, like, whatever this entity that I'm carrying, and I say there's a lot, I've been saying there's a lot ever since I left their house. Whatever their family is, dude, this city don't fuck with it, bro. In a nutshell. This city don't fuck with it. In a nutshell. In a nutshell, this city does not play with them at all. And I understand why. I told you, I'm from here, but I know them. You have to understand. And they hate that I know them. And they hate that I so-called outmastered them or whatever. And I don't even know how I outmastered them. What I did is, how did I beat you? And I wasn't doing, I don't own anything. I haven't done anything. I was living just how I was supposed to. And right, in your house. I was doing exactly what I was supposed to in your house, bro. I wasn't being a king. I wasn't being a chump. I was doing it. I was kind of borderline being a chump because there was a lot I wasn't doing. But I mean, I wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't, I was being the perfect grandson, if you want to say that. And they showed you just how they feel about that. So you just gonna miss her one time, huh? So you just perfect, huh? But you wasn't saying that though, bro. You can't wait until somebody leave and then try to spring your rules up and religion up on people. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, bro. You don't spring your religion up on people after the deed is done. Like you have to bring your rules up before you get into it. I would have respected Siobhan, dude, if she would have been like, you know what, George? Like, when she saw I was getting closer to her, same with her dad, too. The kids, you can't blame them. You can't blame them. You can't blame the kids. You can't blame the kids, bro. But the adults that was in the house, they should have came to me and they should have been like, yeah, you know what? There's a couple of things going on in here. You know what I'm saying? Right. All right, you've been living in here, right, for so many years. But since they couldn't do that, I just upped and left. I told you. But I had to find out the hard way. Oh, they had a whole spirit level lined up, dude. They had the whole devil game. They had the whole devil console. That was the whole devil spirit game. That wasn't just for you to just walk off and just say, well, I won, or that wasn't for you to walk off and say, well, I took an L, I took a loss. Like, nah, they was playing some lifetime type games. They was on some old kingdom, Romance of the Three Kingdoms type shit. With a girl in love with her father, and the father in love with the son, and it's weird. Then I gotta get involved, and I'm thinking they normal. My dumb ass, I try to help them. Well, you need a skateboard. You need a real companion. You need to stop being a bitch. You need to stop thinking you can trick everybody. You need to speak up. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get out of there. You don't belong there at all. You need to get up and get your own life. You don't belong there. So now I'm being tracked and gang stalked. Halfway getting through, because I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? At least now I'm mature enough to admit. At first, it's a lot, dude, that I wouldn't even say to myself because I was just so embarrassed about my status. It's a lot that I wouldn't even say to myself. I'd just be like, man, just forget it. I ain't trying to get into it, man, like that. I was like, man, just forget it, man. I ain't trying to, but I can't say, man, just forget it now, because I live alone. That's all I can think about now. I got so much over my head, dude, like IT certification. An A+ certification. Your mother is dead. You didn't even deal with that. Your father acting stupid. He's still on earth and he acting stupid. You didn't even deal with that. You ain't even got no girl. You ain't got no... Who you getting the certification for? You ain't got no family. So then you got to worry about today's standards, which is if you're my age and certain things happen to you, you're supposed to be able to go back and say, well, you know what? All right, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be able to go back and say, okay, I messed up in my life. Let me go ahead and start picking up the pieces. But it's hard for me to do because the narc that I'm on, he knows that. I done showed his dumb ass what people do whenever they, need help. And now this clown using all of it against me. Well, since you showed me everything, you little humans, that you gotta believe, though, because of the worshiping and the shit that they do, because of the sacrificial shit that they do or whatever, man, which I told you is ultimately doing basically destroying the woman that's in the house is all it is. They're just taking her past her limit. Yes, they going up into her womb. Yes, they are destroying her internally. Yes, they destroying her bowels. They destroying her intestines. Yes, they made it so she can't eat right, shit right, sleep right. But you have to understand that they created a business out of that. They created a spirit out of that. They created a family out of that, if you want to call it that. So that's a way of life to them. Not eating right, not shitting right. Just being sick is a way of life to them. So when they started curating and creating all kind of new diseases and stuff like that, out of pee and out of feces and spreading the shit around because I don't even know the deeper reason on why they would be doing that, but I'm gonna guess because nobody would pay attention to them. Nobody would accept their version of being truthful. So they went around really killing people, and they really went around letting people know how they felt about it. Especially in a little city like this. And I told you, I got my own gripes and groans with this city as far as what they think they pulling off with me. Before we even get to the Austins and old relationship with that, before we even do all of that, I got a serious. I got some real life shit. Exactly. I'm sorry about you thinking about to change that shit with me in this town. But I can't even get to that because we got the old narc who's in the way every morning. So when I get up and go to work, it ain't the game to go to work. And that's why a lot of companies won't hire me. Not won't hire me. That's why a lot of companies won't keep me. Because every time they look at me, they like, dude, you come in here, but you like a fucking ghost. Dude, you come in here, but you like a fucking zombie. You're not active with the other coworkers. Like, they like, we like your work, but you're making the other people feel uncomfortable. Like, we don't care about what you do. You a clown. But whatever spirit is with you is just very bad. And I'm like, then that means you're not ready to deal with the shit y'all claim y'all pulling off the end. All y'all supposed to be huge and evil, controlling the world. Y'all supposed to be Donald Trump. Y'all supposed to be, I don't know, Adolf Hitler 2.0. Y'all supposed to be the worst things that can kill us. And all y'all really do is cry. I'm not gonna get all into it, but all y'all really do is cry about it, and all y'all really do is because I can't suck my sucker when I want it. And that's pretty much all it is with them. They just babies. They just babies that come from another afterlife. Their afterlife is not ours, and they want ours. We don't want theirs. And there's the only difference. Some of us was stupid. I was the curious one. You gotta understand. I always just wondered about it. But why though, Ma? But how come they couldn't talk to us though, Ma? But Ma, every time. But why they get upset, Ma? And then you look into the facts. It's like, gee, because they don't care. Because that's not who they are, G. It's just that simple. You're not gonna get the answer you want. Then I get the answer and I see it's like, oh, because they walking around with depression on top of depression on top of depression on top. They have generational depression. You have to understand. We did too, but we knew how to fight. We knew how to get up, gotta grind up, get ready to get embarrassed. Stop acting like you hard all the time. You're not gonna be fresh to death every day. Your girl is not always gonna be she ain't always gonna be Tyra Banks or whatever. Just a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, man, but, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just tired of waking up confused and not knowing why. It's like somebody is extracting my life out of my body. It's like I'm a video game system. And somebody keep pulling my disc out every morning. Or somebody keep taking my memory card out every morning. It's like I'm the video game. And I need my memory card because I do a whole bunch of stuff. I saved the file. I saved the file, hit power off, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I was explaining this on the video too. It's like, I don't know, man. I just give up. I just give up, man. But the people who know what I'm talking about though, man, they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about, man. They know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about, bro. So, but I don't know what else to do though, man. I don't know what else to do. All I know how to really do is do these videos. It's like little vloggings, personal bloggings. I really just wish I could talk to my mother, but I know she wouldn't talk to me a certain way because my spirit wasn't right. It's just being honest about it. Especially now that she's gone. She's gone. Especially knowing now that she's gone, man. It's honest, but my spirit wasn't right. My soul wasn't in a good place, but we kind of know how we play with these souls. You know what I'm saying? But it's your spirit though that's important. Like without that, like you wake up in the morning without your spirit on your head. It's like you just wake up in the morning without nothing, and you grateful for the devil. Like that's some scary stuff. Then you look into their history, man, and you see, Lord, they hate to tell you, they about as long running as any other religion. But they dead serious about some fatality type stuff, though. That's weird to me, though, man, because that's weird to me, though, man, because that's not even the kind of family they were. That's not even the kind of families they were. Like, they weren't. I'm not gonna say they weren't active, because one of them was active or wanted to be, but the other three, they wasn't nowhere near as devious how they seem in the background. Like, they just, like I told you, that's like Oscar work right there. That's a real life. I want to get them an acting. I want to get him an acting award, man, for real. Had to see what time it was. Had to go get this monitor soon. Anyway, yeah, bro. So I don't know, man. That's what I think, though, man, about all of that. I'm sick of waking up feeling like melted cheese is in my brain instead of a brain in my brain. And that weed is supposed to make you slow and make you realize certain things. When you smoke that weed, it's supposed to make you pray, actually, when you smoke weed, actually. Weed is supposed to make you feel thankful for your life, is what weed is supposed to do. It slows you all the way down. And that's why so many people like to smoke it, because it's not addictive. Weed is not something that can turn you into a crackhead. You can get turned into a pothead off weed for sure. Like, if you smoke weed and say, "Ooh, I never want to go a day without this again." If you smoke weed and say that, you a pothead for sure. You a super pothead if you say. And I remember days like that. Matter of fact, I said that just a couple weeks ago. I said that just a couple weeks ago, man. Oh, never want to go a day without no weed. I think I said that just like a week ago. But yeah, man. I don't know. I just feel like weed is different because it's not tobacco. It would have to be the behavior or the action behind. It would have to be the action behind. It's the behavior of smoking. So, like, if you just used to smoke going into your body, into your lungs, then that's different. But the tobacco actually has nicotine in the clearly soaked into the leaves or whatever, or different rat poison and chemicals and all kind of weird shit is soaked into cigarettes. So when you start smoking that, you become addicted. Weed, on the other hand, there can be chemicals put in weed too, but it would have to be by that grower or whatever. It's different kinds of weed. It's just different when it comes to weed. When you buy a pack of cigarettes, you know you're getting the tobacco. You're not getting maybe it's high grade tobacco, maybe it's like you buy menthols or non-menthol, you know what I'm saying? You get the Kings or you get the 100. So it's like, you know what you're getting when you buy cigarettes. When you buy weed, on the other hand, it's like, okay, with the weed, it could be this kind of weed, it could be that kind of weed. You don't get addicted because, unless you say you want some more weed, you don't get addicted. Like I said, your body can't get addicted to weed. If anything, your body rejects weed, if anything, because of the chemical that's in it. Like, your cells are built to take over the THC cell. Your cells don't fall to THC. So that's why I say cigarettes are different, because if your body becomes addicted to nicotine, now it's your cells that need the chemicals in the cigarettes. You need them, or else you'll get sick. You can go cold turkey. You can go cold turkey and quit, of course. But you won't be able to just say, "Oh, I quit smoking cigarettes," and then it'll just be that easy. Unless you got that strong of a willpower like that, then that'd be different. But no, I don't know nobody who just saying, "Yeah, I could just walk away from cigarettes after smoking for years." Yeah, I'll just walk away. Like me, I could just walk away from weed. But my problem, my addiction is my life. I have a life addiction. And there's certain things in my life that provide danger, and certain things in my life that provide curiosity. And that's what weed is to me. if I smoke, if I was to light a joint up right now, in this bus stop, it would provide a sense of adventure because A is the dude walking up here now. B, I'm in front of a religious establishment. It look like some type of let's see, Kwan Am Temple of Spiritual of Cultures. I can't see it. I think it's a Buddhist. Yeah, Kwan Am Temple of Buddhist Culture Center. So if I was to light a joint now, it would just provide a whole lot of adventure, to my life. Because I'm like, I'm high. If the police come over here, you know what I'm saying? If a girl walk by or something, this person is walking by me, I never know what they own. It's just like crazy. So that's what weed does, especially when you're in the house. You're like, oh shit, I done smoked that joint at CMHA. You know, that CMHA houses is like, man, if I get caught, man, if CMHA police come in here, they can break in here. So it's just like, and you don't want to live like that. It's crazy to say that, but I need stuff like that sometimes because I be feeling bored like without it. I be like, then what am I doing every day? I'm waking up, I'm studying, I'm going to work, I'm going to sleep. Or I'm waking up, I'm working out. Okay, so I guess I had a decent breakfast. Like all that kind of stuff really don't mean nothing to me after a while. Like I be looking for, and that's what weed provides for me. It's like a sense of adventure. It's a sense of danger. It's not really to go out and drill people and out smoke people and be on smoke champs and all this. I'm huge. I got a bigger car in the house. Clearly, I can't say all of that right now. Clearly, I can't say none of that. So, yeah, you know, but that's what weed is to me. It's just being silly. Weed is a silly drug, especially the newer weed. Cause you take one hit of that shit, yeah, you definitely KO. Ain't no such thing as smoking no whole quarters no more. Like we used to smoke down some weed. These days you only need one hit, couple hits, you are flown. You don't need nothing. But that's what weed is. But weed to the rest of this country, it's like everybody's just stupid. They just stupid. Like if you smoke weed, you just instantly just in a whole nother playing field to people, man. You just in a whole nother ball game to people. So when they made me look like that, when they made me look like a weed smoker, to my mother or to my father, and they made me look like some drug addict weed smoker little boy. And I had to sit back and realize, like, well, how stupid is my parents? How stupid are my parents to believe that I'm a drug addict? Or that I'm an alcoholic? Like, you couldn't come and see about me? You had to hear rumors? You had to hear some things? So anybody could just come up to you, yeah, G was smoking crack, man, you would just believe it? Then you had to realize, your parents, they was benefiting off you failing, bro. They were saying, we knew G was gonna fail. And now we winning because we already know G failed. Now that G in the government housing, he ain't never gonna get out. And that's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm like, now I got an ultimate challenge. Now it's time for me to kill and put this Austin shit to the side or deal with it. Cause now he's in the way. I got a name to uphold. I got a family. My mother passed. Everything is about to be about that. And I tried to tell you, that was my mom, dude. That wasn't just nobody like, and like I said, I'm not trying to shit on if your aunt died or if your cousin died or nothing. No, I'm not trying to shit on none of that, because family is family. Family is family. Sometimes your aunt can be closer to you than your mother. Sometimes your cousin can be closer to you than your father. So no, I'm not trying to bash you if you lost your grandmother or if you lost your mom. If you lost your grandmother or if you lost your uncle and you real bent up about it. You gonna be, because that was family. That's somebody you was close to. But when you lose your mother, though, dude, like the person who made you, like the person who, bathed you, made you, fed you, raised you, taught you everything, gave you all your power, raised you how to be a good boy, raised you how to watch out for the street, raised you how to watch out for these girls, raised you how to watch out for these crazy men out here, raised you how to, know you ain't sweet, but no, you ain't no criminal either. Like, there's a difference between you and the system. Know your life, know your God. Stop lying. She used to always say, to thine own self, to thine own be true. Not to everybody else. Everybody trusts Jesus. No, in your own heart, in your own mind, dude. In your own heart. In your own mind and your own heart. Your own mind and your own heart, man. I'm telling you. If you're not being real with yourself, you just a fail. You're going to fail, and that's all she ever proved, and she kept proving it too. After she told me, she didn't have to keep saying it no more. I start seeing all kinds of goofy people failing, dude, because it's true. We want to be huge out in the United States. That's why most whites and racists and prejudice, I don't understand them. Because I'm like, if you know, if you know you wrong because you don't like me because I'm black, how do you expect to do anything? Like, how do you expect it, especially if we're your workers and we're your bottom level, you know what I'm saying? If you own a company, but you ain't got no workers, you ain't got no co-workers. Oh, I'm sorry, if you have a business, but you need black workers, or if you got black workers on your business, but you being a racist or you being a prejudice or something, then I mean, you know, that's on you. Oh, this lady. Yeah, anyway, that's on you. If you anyway, if that's how you feel about it, then yeah, that's on you. But you can't get mad when you know, other people start, you know, coming out and they start telling you like, okay, well, you know, this is how we do things over here. And then now you want to get upset. It's like, man, you can't do that to people. But you have to understand. And what I had to learn was life ain't that simple for everybody. Everybody just don't get the chance to just wake up and start solving all their own problems. Everybody don't get the chance to just wake up into paradise. Yes, I woke up into an apartment. Yes, I get to eat, I get to play the game. Everybody don't get a chance to do that. Everybody don't get a chance to do that. So once I realized that, or you know, some people, it's a 24-hour grind for people, man. The job don't get turned off. There is no off day. When you own a business, that's it every day. Ain't no such thing as I took an Xbox break, I ate Popeye, no such thing as that. So I think I'm gonna just stop right there, man. I don't think there's nothing else for me to talk about. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing else for me to talk about, man. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing else for me to talk about. I don't think I'm gonna stop though. I think I'm gonna probably do a little more than I'm gonna stop. But all of those are facts though. Like you can't just. Not everybody get that luxury to just wake up into a fresh situation. A lot of us would like to, but we all don't get that like that. Yeah, we all don't get it like that, bro. I know when I ran into my first problems, I was like I said, I was in 2009, and yeah, when that demon leached onto my spirit, it leached onto my soul. That was the first thing I could think about. That was the first thing I could think about was like, man, what is all going on? Like, what is all happening? Like, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't about to be fighting endlessly and not knowing why. Man, I hate to say, like a lot of soldiers in the United States, I hate to say that, but it's true. A lot of soldiers, that they just go out to war and they just don't know what they're talking about or nothing. They just go right outside and they go dying for a whole nother army that they never cared about them, never gave a shit about them, never cared about their mamas. They went out there talking, I'm fighting for my country. The president ain't doing nothing but laughing. And the wars be over something stupid like material. Like we could barter or trade for oil. I don't know why you would have to go crazy, go taking oil from other countries. And you can easily trade food or technology or something. Pretty sure we got something that we can trade for oil. But you get people that's like that. I die for it, and they for real. And I know because technically I'm one of them right now. That's really all I can keep saying is, dude, I would die, bro, for my life. I would die to see my mother, bro, and my grandmother. I would die. I would die, bro. And I would die to protect my family. I told you. I'm at that age, dude. That's my only job. If I'm ever to be around any of my family, if I'm ever to be around them, that's my job. Now, when I was young, it wasn't like that. These days, it ain't like that no more. Ain't no spirit protection no more. Ain't no God protecting me. It's me protecting me. I mean, God is watching me to make sure when I die, my soul is active, my spirit, my dreams go to where they supposed to go. He's watching, but nah, I ain't no kid no more. I'm not granted 24/7 protection from all the kids and all the ancestors. I don't get that no more. I did some things in life, and it's time for me to start paying the piper. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling too good. I think I'll be alright though, if you ask me. I think I'll be alright. If you ask me, I don't think I'll be that worse off. But it's a whole lot that I keep missing about this life. And it's a whole lot I keep missing about these people, about being out here, just being a civilian. Like, forget the money and the job and the wives and the girls and the whores and the video games and the drugs and shit. Just come out here and just walk down the street in America. I'm telling you, and I mean it when I say walk. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on the bus, don't get in your car. You can learn, though. I'm telling you. Like my mind, my head is not even on straight, man. Like, I get up every morning knocked off course, man. It's taking a toll on my life. I'm telling you, it's really hurting me. And I'm living somewhere where that can be my tomb. That could be my doom. That could be my grave. That can be my grave, man. Like, that could very well be the end of my life. You know what, dude? I'm gonna see if this park is down here. I know that's what they asked. Anyway, but yeah, man. Yeah, dude. That ghetto over there, bro, could be my death. That could be the end of me if I'm not paying attention. Cause I don't do nothing every day. I'm just too depressed. I don't know how to work nothing out of my body. I've been sitting still for so long. I barely do anything. Like everything I do is stupid. It's a waste of my time. Everything I'm doing is not pushing me. That's why I'm like, man, like the gym. And I was serious, like, you know, any boxing memberships or like taekwondo. And it's sad that that's what it takes for somebody like me to have to do it, to spend his money and spend his time and waste his energy on memberships and stuff. But I know I just know how out of shape I am. And I just know where I failed myself, man. My rhythm. And just everything. I just failed myself. So I had to do it. I had to find some kind of membership or something to not consolidate, to make up for my missing action. Like today, I would have had my skateboard today. I'm skating all up and down these little streets. Getting a little workout, getting a little kick push, trying not to fall. Trying to learn how to ollie for once, or kick flip or something. Scrape a few kneecaps, scrape a few elbows. That's really about it. Hopefully I don't break no bone. found Peace Ave, but now I'm looking for the park that might be around here. Let's see. If I don't see it instantly, I'm gonna skedaddle home. It seems like. So I got the shoes on. I seen the shoes I was wearing home. Don't cause no issues or anything for anybody today. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't see no park. I was scared to walk down even further. But I'll go further another day or something. So anyway, yeah, man. Go ahead. Get ready to go get this monitor real quick. And see what all else I have to do today. I have to pay my phone bill. Since they wouldn't do it at the phone store that's in the neighborhood, I have to find a metro, pay that off. And I have to, what's one more other thing I'm supposed to do today? I done forgot. Oh, hey, and I found the water jug for that, cooler, the water cooler. I found the jug for it, so now all I have to do is get it. And the dude gave me a great price. He was like, yeah, if you want it, it'll be on my porch. I was like, all right. So I'm gonna go and get it. That's it for me today, I'm not overcharging nothing. I'm not doing nothing crazy. Told you I don't have no money. Family called me or something. I text aunts and cousins them Happy Mother's Day yesterday. And they replied. So it's like, did you think they wouldn't, G? Everybody ain't mean like you, G. Everybody. Just like, all right, man. Just don't want no problem. Just know one day I will be in tune with myself again one day. All these narcs. And it ain't even all of these narcs. It's the one that I found, dude, which was crazy. Had to be the one that I had to find. Man. It's not even like I'm not used to meeting no narc. It was like, I do everything I'm supposed to do. It's like everybody kept apologizing too. They was like, we sorry, dude, but you found the one where he don't care what you do, boy. He hate you, boy. He don't care about no Xbox, no A+, no family. He don't care about no book, no God, no cut, no neighborhood, no community. It's you he don't like, boy. It's your ass he don't like. It's your ass. It ain't nothing to do with no book, nothing to do with no city, Cleveland. All of that plays, all of those things are tools for a narc. The Bible and your family, all those are tools. They use all that stuff to hate you. But I figured it out. He hates me. It's nothing about nothing I do. It's nothing about white people, nothing. What I did to him, I ain't do nothing to him. I was an average knucklehead. Wasn't no super thug. I wasn't super timid, but I was timid enough living in that house. I was shaking scared living in that house. They was doing stuff I didn't know. I was feeling trapped. It was too crazy. But now that it's time to shut your mouth, put your money where your mouth is, dude, I gotta stop smoking so much weed. I say this every month. I spent all April sober. I think I'm gonna walk to the other side. Yeah, I spent all April being sober, man. And dude, that night came down so hard on me in April. I told you, man. It felt like he was beating my that chest bone, that neck bone, that collarbone we all got. Dude, I felt like he was hitting me with like glass bottles or something, dude, over my bones. He was hitting me hurt me so bad, dude, in April. And it was a hot ass day too. I could have passed out anytime. It's like some weird mythical shit. It's like some medieval type shit. Like it's hard to describe, man. You ever seen like the movies with those dolls that they use? It's like a voodoo doll. It's like a voodoo doll. What the voodoo doll is, they get you, or I'm sorry, what they do is, it's like in the movies, they get to know you, right? And if the person see like a manager or a boss that they don't like or something, it's like a manager or somebody they don't like, or an evil boss or a mean family member, they'll make a voodoo doll out of them. They'll make a doll out of them. And anytime that person make them mad, they'll go poking the doll, fucking the doll up. With needles and shit. But the real person be feeling the pain, wondering what's wrong with them. They'll be like, damn, man, I gotta go to the hospital. Man, it must have been something I ate. Man, it must have been something I did, not knowing. It's an old ass spell they done put over your body. And it fuck you up every single time. Then they start putting tabs on your life. You get deeper and deeper. Every holiday, they make sure you fucked up. Every time you about to... What's so crazy is, though, these narcs, I told you, they done went even deeper than that. They've gone even deeper than the doll. They've gone even deeper than the holiday. And now they have a big, so deep, so big on my life that when opportunities even start opening up, before they even start to open up, they're already working on destroying the opportunity or making sure I don't get ahead in my life, advance in my life. And that's what the narc is doing. As long as I'm living a certain shallow kind of lifestyle, then this narc, he's ultimately the champion. He's ultimately the winner. Because he's like, look at your life compared to mine. And look at what I can do compared. And that's like what the narc ultimately saying. Well, look what I can do to you. And you must be the boss, because look at what I'm still doing. So I'm just like, what's wrong with you? I don't know what you're thinking about this life, but you met the first one, bro. You about to hate for the rest of your life. I know all the rest of them change over time or become something else, but this guy's genes, all he knows is regenerate. I'm sorry for you. That's all I know how to do. Regenerate the cell that I need, dude, to stay alive. Regenerate the cell that I need to eat, to pray, to stay healthy. Sometimes I be thinking they be smoking weed over here. It really just be the grass or the landscape freshly cut. That's how you know I gotta stop smoking all that weed all the time. But yeah, this is 2 hours. I didn't do nothing but come out here. I didn't blow no hot air. Drop some good gems or stems or whatever you want to call it. But I feel a little bit better. I'm still ultimately feeling depressed. Not gonna lie. Number one, it is because of where I stay. Ghetto is not a happy place to live. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I have seen worse ghettos. Way worse. Way worse, to the point where it's like rats live in the couches. You know what I'm saying? Like whole blocks of cheese just be in the couch for the rat. Like, we just went ahead, just made roommates for the rats. It's like, damn, like it ain't that bad. At least not my apartment. But dude, my nasty ass neighbor did have some roaches coming up on my shit. Dude, I almost knocked on her door, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what the fuck is you doing over here? What the fuck is up? Like, I just can't have no fucking jitterbug. My name Jitterbug, but goddamn, you ain't have to send no bugs over here. But no, I understand. No, but anyway, yeah, it's the ghetto, bro. It's not the worst one, though. This is what I'm telling you. It's definitely not the worst one. I can't say it's not the best one either, because I don't know. Can't say it's not the best one, because I don't know. But I know it's not the worst one because I know I done seen worse projects, way worse projects than that building. Way worse. Way. I done seen way worse projects than that. But I can't say that's the best one though. I know they building a whole bunch of new project buildings. I know they building a whole bunch of new. I know they built a new one near West 25th. I think that's a project building. I think that's a project building. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, that's another thing people keep iterating me on this video. Dude, sneaky links are the only thing I am interested in, dude. I'm not interested in nothing else. Nothing, and it's gonna happen. So stop being what's it called? Impatient. It's going to happen. The sneaky link shit, that MILF shit I kept telling you, that's all I'm really trying to fuck with. Sorry for all that gangster stuff. The older women that I keep talking about, I'm sorry, the more mature, I gotta stop saying older, we in the future. The more mature women that I'm talking about who already got a schedule, they already got a life, they just wanna act bad once or twice a month. They just wanna get they whatchamacallit out maybe a couple times a month. Exactly. Those are the kind of women I'm looking for. I don't want no whole family, I don't have no whole house. Y'all with these lassie dreams, these lassie characters, whatever y'all keep dreaming about, these cottage families y'all keep dreaming of with no money, and you can't supply your kids. I'm no. Cause then y'all will be out here like this, my kids is the motivation. Yeah, dude, your kids are not the motivation. Your kids are keeping you in check, bro. There's a difference. If it wasn't for your kids, though, who knows where you would be. I don't want to live that kind of life. I want to do it to what my parents had me thinking. But I want to be the real version of it, which means I thought my father was rich, and I thought my mother was, I don't know, everything. I don't know. I still think that to this day. But my mom still, because she showed me she ain't changed, even through all the bullshit. So she still to me was everything to me. She broke my heart, though. She showed me she couldn't see through the white man's plans, games. But that's what I want to do with my kids, though, dude. I want to raise them to where I have the money. Like, I'm not just acting rich. And when I say the money, I mean well off. As far as, I ain't talking about wealthy and rich and hitting the lottery and, becoming a, computer programmer today and all this. Like, no, I'm talking about just being standard, just being able to pay for whatever your kids need at any given time. More than just living paycheck to paycheck, with your kids. I'm talking about actually having your kids feel safe and secure, no matter if they're a boy or a girl. Because there's nothing worse having your child know that your life is in peril no matter what time of day it is. The white man can easily come take you home, take your car, like, you don't want your kids knowing that. So I would like to try to be well off. And when I say well off, I mean in my career field, a bank account, not even a full bank account, just a bank account with $5 to $10 grand. That's not a lot of money. Then I can start talking about the human investment. The human investment, which is investing in humans. That's ultimately what it is. Let's pop her out and see what she's doing. Let's pop him out and see how stupid he is, or see what we gotta do for her. Let's keep him under control. Let's make sure he don't go run out in the traffic. That's pretty much all it is. Let's just keep them full and fed. But that's what I would like to do as far as a family. So when people keep asking me, yo, George, you doing all of this, depression, George. You doing all this depression, George. George, you so depressed because you ain't got no girl. You ain't got no family, dude. You need to hurry up. It's like, nah, dude. When I get these narcs off, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about no relationship. I'm not concerned about no life. I'm barely concerned about family. Barely. That's the only thing I'm really trying to reach for. But that's the only thing I'm not concerned about. Nothing else but getting rid of the narc. You heard me. I don't care about you talking about we don't want to hear. I don't care what you want to hear. Life ain't about what you want, remember? Life is about what you got to do. What you got to go through. So, you one of the things I got to go through, narc. When I'm done with you, then I can start talking Oh, okay, well, now let's get to the studies. Now let's get to these people. That's all that's gonna be left for me, those studies. And you hang with the girls, or you wanna go hang in the hood, smoke a couple with the hood, smoke a few with the hood, that's different. But to actually just try to claim you the hood king and shit, and you just, trying to claim you got all the clothes and you sell all the drugs. Oh, no, ain't nobody, dude, don't nobody want that, lifestyle. That's old. People was done with that a long time ago. People don't do that no more. And that's actually what I was waiting on people to do, is figure out. Like, yo, it's not that they doing it, though. They leaving me behind like I wasn't the first one to tell them. Like, who's the one looking out for y'all? Y'all being stupid. But go ahead, though. I mean, if you feel like you just dog people any way you want, keep dogging them. If you feel safe, you feel safe dogging people like that. I mean, hey, I wouldn't feel safe though if I was dogging people. I don't dog people as it is unless they need a dogging. But nah, dude, I don't feel safe dogging people. Nope, not at all. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm not getting into no relationship, man. No, bro. Like I said, it would have to be like a super special character or something. It'll have to be like Halle Berry just said, okay, I'll take in a student or something. I don't know. I'm just not out though looking though, bro. No, I'm not gay. I admire women 24/7. 24/7, bro. Admire too. You got to. Because number one, I just told you I'm a male. I'm naturally attracted to females. Naturally. Let me say that again. I'm a male, so I'm naturally attracted to female. I'm a male, so naturally, I'm not gonna want to stick my penis in a man. Naturally. There's nothing to cross nobody. There's nothing to try to downplay nobody sexual preference. I'm just telling you a little bit. I'm just telling you about me. I know how everybody got their own opinions and things and all of that, and that's all I'm pretty much banking off of right now. So yeah, what was it? Right. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not into and I'm not even into it because I'm just gonna be so scared of everything that a woman would do, anything, anytime I move, anytime I touch my female cousin. It's like I'm so knocked out. Anything that a woman would do, I'm trying to tell you, man. Exactly. Like, you just, I can't trust you. Like, if you say you going to work, how do I know you're not going to fuck 100 niggas? If you say you going to see to your mom, okay, you going out with the girls, how do I know you ain't got condoms in your purse? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no female companion. I don't want no male. I don't want no companion. My trust is done. So I will be dooming anybody that I get into a relationship with. Anybody. I will be dooming everybody that I get into a relationship with because I don't trust them. And I never will. Like, I was lied to. You have to remember for years, dude. So my whole reality is fucked up. I don't trust you. All I know is your favorite thing to do is to either think you the police or call the police. Those are the two things that I think about you. Either you think you the law, or all you can think about is calling the law. You don't know how to handle your own problems. You like a baby, and I don't know how else to deal with you besides me personally dealing with you, or scaring the fuck out you. I don't know how else to do it. Now, like I said earlier. Like I said earlier, I'm not Mr. Gangster Man. You have to understand. I'm not Mr. Gangster Thug. It's a lot that I need to be working on, and I'm wondering why today I'm not further ahead in what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm wondering today why I'm failing and why am I behind in something that I've been working on every day, all my life, every day pretty much, but every day, all my life up until like, why am I failing? So until I figure that out, no, I don't want no woman. I don't want no. And I'm not dogging people though, who are in the relationships. I'm not dogging them because if you're doing good, then you get all the praise, especially today, because it's so easy to cheat on your spouse. You can get on Facebook and easily pull any man, any woman you want. You can get on Facebook and be like, my girl don't do nothing. You know, I pay for my girl's nails. I pay for my girl's rent. I pay this girl, I buy her Jimmy Choos. I do anything for her, and all she do is go out fucking and sucking other niggas. And you will get 100 women in your inbox. Oh, I'll take that money. I'll treat you better. And it's the same with the woman. It's the same with the woman. Oh, my nigga don't do nothing. I let my nigga hit anytime. I let my nigga hit anytime he want. I let my nigga hit anytime he please. He still go out fucking these other bitches. He still go out doing whatever he want to do. They post that right on Facebook, and there's 100 dudes in her inbox. Oh, cheat that, right? I know what to do. So it's like, you really don't. Like, I don't want a Facebook relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no Facebook relationship because it's going to fail. It's for Facebook. It's for show. When the camera go off, when all the pictures go off, when you log off, it's like, then what? Because she look good or she cute. And if she fat, she only posts a fucking face pic. So you already know about that. You know what the fuck that's about. If you fat, be fucking proud of it. But anyway, when the pictures go off, when the videos go off, and all that showing off go off, and you gotta go home with her, and you want to beat her and kill her because now you done figured out you don't put the wrong woman in your reality. And it's the same with the man. You want to cut the man dick off now. Now you want to stab the man because you done found out he a dog and he done smoothed and wooed into your heart, into your pussy. Now you done found out he really a killer or whatever. He too crazy for you. Exactly. And now you want to kill him. So I just don't want to do no Facebook. It's no offense to nobody. It's no offense to you know, other people, cause dude, and it's but if you get a Facebook a relationship, if you get a Facebook relationship and it's a success, oh dude, you right it. Now you are right. But I hope you run some kind of business store or something, cause a lot of people don't want that shit. They don't want no successful nothing, let alone successful relationship. Like if you see two people happy, if you see a wife and a husband and they happy and they kissing each other and they loving each other and they've been doing it for 10, 15 years, yes, it's going to be snakes, it's going to be demons coming out, they're going to try to ruin it. Because you have to understand, that's too much positive output. You have to understand, too much positive output scares a dark home, a dark, happy home. You have to understand there's a difference. You get these narcs, they make up these dark, happy homes, and that's what's happening to them. I mean, like I said, and I ain't no rat. All of this happened to me. This is not something I'm tattletelling on. This is not something I'm just picking and choosing on people. It's a lot of people, dude. I say this. Some people tell me, well, you might as well become a case manager or something. You might as well become a PO. But I'm being serious, though. It's a lot of people, man, who need to hear this. They need to know you can get out. And you need to know you could be stuck in there for the rest of your life, too. It's up to you to man up. And it's up to you to stop letting other people into your life, and stop letting them do whatever they want to do with you. Like, you just let them do it. I'm watching you, like, dude, I watched them do that, and you let them. Like, that's the first sign of you fucking up. You letting other people into your life. So you know not to do that, because once they start that, then they feel like they the owner. Because you have to understand. In the beginning, you would be thinking that you will be being nice. Oh, I'm just being nice. Oh, that's just a baby. Oh, that's just what we let him do. But then when he's 40 and 50 years old, and he still doing the same thing, it ain't so nice no more. Because now he's 50, he don't have nothing. He gotta rely on the hospital or rely on the government. Now he's not nice, but you didn't teach him how to, stop being a baby. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know about today's relationships. I don't know about today's relationships, man. It's not that I'm dogging them. I'm just on a real I'm on a real high alert about my health right now, man. It's high alert. And people are so vicious. It's like everything about me runs. It takes a pause or some shit. Like everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything has takes a pause on me. And I don't understand it because I'm not gonna say I'm the master of this life. Well, there's nothing I don't understand. No, it's not that. It's just I'm not stupid. I'm just not a dumb person. And people just want me to be stupid so they can take advantage. Well, then why don't you just play stupid for me? Well, then why don't you just turn your dick down just a little bit for me? It's like I'm not about to turn shit down. You gonna have to turn up to be around me. That's how it always was around and that's how it was around my mother. Like if you didn't turn up, she didn't trust you, bro. Period, man. Anyway. So I understand though, man, completely though about people thinking they got it all right and they got it all wrong. You get these fake dudes out here with this wannabe knowledge, regime, and I understand. I completely get it. But what you have to know is this is how I always have been. Besides my language, I have a new lisp, I have new conditions and symptoms. But as far as me being silly, me doing whatever I want to do, that's how I always been, man. I'm not changing for anything. I'm not changing for nothing. I'm being just who I am, but I have to be that now though. Like that's the age that we are in. There's nobody portraying a character anymore. We're being just who we are and what we are. And if you're not doing that, they finding a way to put you away. I mean that too. It's that agenda that I keep talking about. That agenda that I kept talking about before, like on the videos when I was telling you, this agenda, man, it's scary, and I was trying to scare y'all and stuff, and this one world government, it's for real, it's not out to scare you, it's happening. It's already evident, and the internet is the #1 tool to make sure you stay retarded and make sure you do not do nothing. And whoever, okay, I was about to say, and when I tell you, dude, that my body is like out of control, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I would have I don't know. I got a problem, though. I got a problem when it comes to these females, man. Me and my body, we just do not. I tell him to chill. He is consistently telling me what he gonna do. But I might as well get on this bus, get this monitor, stop playing. So, to the next one, y'all. Peace out. Oh, thanks for listening to this egghead. Peace out. And broken glasses. Eye exam already done. Waiting to get my new frames. All right, peace out for real. Peace out.